Dang, I keep hitting the wrong freaking app. What's up, y'all? I haven't said it already. Welcome to the live. How you got a crown already? How did you get a crown already? That's crazy. Let me blessings on me. I would appreciate if you guys double tap the live on y'all way in. I love when y'all do that. How y'all day been so far? Let me put my pin comment in the thing or whatever. Some people have been asking me to go live like all yesterday, tonight. People in the Discord who I was talking with. Thanks, Jeremiah. People in the Discord was asking me to come live tonight, so I told them I would come live. So it was some craziness in the it was some craziness in the Discord. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. I feel like my baby hair area is gonna irritate me. It's gonna irritate me. Did I pin my comment? Let me pin it. Okay, pin the comment just in case. Y'all want to do some readings tonight? It's kind of warm. Y'all want to do some? Welcome to the live, Vaughn. Vaughn, quick question. How old are you? I forgot when you had told me, I think. How old are you? Somebody said eyebrows on point. Thank you. Oh, baby, it's alright. You ain't gotta flow to me. I was just listening to that song, I guess. Do a Cancer read? Okay. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, for being here with us. Thank you for... Let's see about Cancer. Y'all, I got a phone charger, a portable charger, so... I love it. It's charging my phone. Okay, so let's see. What's going on with Cancer, Spirit. Cancer's energy. So far, Cancer's energy is coming out very, Cancer's thinking about something a lot. Cancer's thinking a lot about not giving to something or somebody. Cancer, what is this? Oh my gosh, Cancer. Cancer is thinking, what the freak? Either this is Cancer's energy or this is what somebody is doing to a Cancer. Take it how it resonates. Cancer is thinking a lot about not giving to a situation anymore that involves somebody that's toxic. Somebody who's very controlling, and honestly, this controlling person is changing this person's, like, you know how like better days is to come? This person is bringing rainy days to Cancer. So I think Cancer is either dealing with trying to cut this person or energy off, and or maybe this energy, this toxic, this really, really toxic consuming energy that's very controlling and domineering. I think this energy is trying to domineer Cancer's energy. It could be a Gemini, because somebody said, what about Gemini? This could be a Gemini's energy right here that's domineering this Cancer's energy. And honestly, I don't know if Cancer cut this off before previously. Somebody said so accurate. I don't know if Cancer has cut this off previously, but this person is the reason why Cancer is no longer getting or receiving from something or someone else. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords in reverse. Somebody feels like this might be a do-over, like meaning this person or this situation, this energy has been in Cancer's life before. But let's see, maybe this controlling person wants something to start over between Cancer. Could be a Gemini, take how it resonates. But this person is really, really controlling finances maybe, or what's getting exchanged, like somebody's energy. somebody could have shorter hair here, or like different hair colors is what I'm seeing. There's a lot of deception openly. I feel like either there has been discussions about this, very controlling. I don't know if people are talking because somebody else in the situation is talking about it. I don't know if somebody's slandering somebody's behavior, but it's very exposed to people about this deception that's been going on here, okay? This negative energy here. And because of that, people are being enlightened, and somebody feels like they're being, this controlling person feels like they're smart about this. Like, I don't know if this controlling person here feels like it's a good idea to slander Cancer's energy about what Cancer did and didn't do, but they think it's a good idea, as if people are going to forget. Like, if this person's idea of doing this is so that way they can have control over Cancer and be with Cancer, I don't think they don't realize that other people is not going to forget. It's like, oh, so you stayed with that person that you were slandering? This person's not that wise, but they're going about it this way to try to control Cancer. Somebody said smart, shaking my head. Exactly. This person thinks they're smart. Yeah, this person wants Cancer to either, this person wants Cancer off balance, to be honest, is what I'm seeing it. And Cancer, I see that, honestly, Cancer, I see that you feel very betrayed about this. I don't know if this is romantic. If this is romantic, I don't know if somebody's in bad health, or if somebody's not sleeping with somebody anymore because of this. Something like that. Somebody feels bound to this energy, though. Like, this, it could be a short hair woman. It doesn't have to be. I just see somebody with short hair, short curly fro. I see a short bob that's colored. I don't know who exactly this energy is. All I really see is that somebody is looking to... Sorry, you guys. I'm just checking something. Okay, so somebody is basically, I don't know, could be a darker skin tone person, but yeah, so somebody's manifesting at this time. Somebody's really trying to manifest their freedom, okay, their sense of freedom, even from this controlling, domineering energy in person. And this person feels like they have the clarity, or they have a green light to do this, to really just step out. Somebody wants to step out, and they don't care if it leaves this person weak. However, I don't know if these two people are both weak for each other because of finances or energy, but somebody definitely has the clarity, or even a green light opportunity is how I'm seeing it. This is what they're manifesting, an opportunity to really get away from this energy. So that's what I have, you guys. Give me a second. Let me just catch up with the chat. Jeremiah said, oh, she on fire. That reading resonated, Jeremiah. I appreciate it. Welcome back, Lily, from the Discord. What's so pretty about a lace front? Elder, what's so nice about your name being Elder Ezra? Nothing. You're so gorgeous. Anything you say, I listen. Welcome to the live. Do a reading for Pisces, also for the celestial star Zeta Pisceum. Let me just look and catch up. But yeah, I think I caught up. Do not put your trust in cards, but rather put in someone who actually. Yeah, honestly, everybody who gets messages from me, I pray to the Most High God before I get up here, so y'all should pray as well. What it do, Thickums? It's been a minute. Julie, my beautiful angel, my beautiful cute nose and eyes, angel. How are you? You didn't reply to my messages. Raj, when I went to go see what you said, it was gone. I couldn't read it. How are you? Okay, let me ask the chat a question. Chat, how would you guys feel if you defended somebody that was younger than you, right? Let's say y'all defended somebody that was younger than you from somebody else who was bullying them, right? And you always show loyalty to that person because loyalty is in your blood, right? And then you bring them over to another place, right? You bring them to another, like let's say a social media place. What if you brought them to a social media place and they meet friends that's their age? Because remind you, this person is younger than you. What if they meet friends that's their age and then they start talking to you disrespectfully? Not one time, not two times, not three times. They keep talking to you disrespectfully. They keep on attacking you. And then when you address them and check them, do they have a right to feel like you're doing too much? It was just a joke. Or did they actually just show what it was? Because I don't play that fake stuff. I'm not about to sit here and be on anybody's side about anything. And then they get around some people who they feel like likes them because they're the same age, and then they start trying to attack me. You could, whoever it is, I don't care. They can go all the way to hell. The same way that I'll sit there and defend people from other people, I will defend myself from other people who want to be fake. Somebody said fake friend type ish. Exactly. If somebody wants to be fake towards me and I was the one who was defending them, I would defend myself from that person too. And that person can go all the way to the you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to keep it light right now. And what I really want to say. I don't like that. I don't like when people get amnesia. You know what I'm saying? I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Every time I see them something wrong with their memory. Amnesia. Julie, tell me about my future because I'm stuck in my work. My partner are not supporting. They are cheating. Hold on. Raj, don't delete your comments so I can see it. I invited more. I'm gonna see in a second. Let me see what people say. Doggy Style said, ball up. Welcome, doggy. Address it, and if they don't get it, leave it alone. Let them grow up a bit. I agree. Because honestly, now I'm here only to see you. Welcome. I see you got them Pokemon cards. Shut up, doggy. The only thing missing in your life is Mamacita is me. Welcome, Daniel. Never thought about it. But yeah, I just don't like that. Jeremiah said I don't like drama, and I'm the same way. Today your hair looks amazing. Thanks, Protect. I'm the same exact way, Jeremiah. I don't do drama. Ain't nothing like, I don't understand why people feel like if they get in your good graces, then they can just do whatever the case. Like, no, just like I can tell another person, a hater or whatever, where they can go, I'll do the same thing for somebody who felt like they who they feel like they slipped through the cracks. Like, what? I don't like that. I don't like nothing about that. That's fake. I don't care if this person was the same age as me or younger. I don't need that energy. And then let me tell you guys another thing that happened. When I blocked when I blocked two energies away from me that was in cahoots trying to attack me. Because I'm not your friend. I'm not your buddy. I'm not your pal. You know what I'm saying? And then once I got rid of their energy, can you believe I felt like I was hungry? They left. I don't have a strong appetite. I don't feel like why do I feel like I'm starving? But then when you leave, I realize I'm not starving. I'm good. Why do I regain all my energy back? No, you an energy vampire. That's what it means. You sitting there being what's it called? It's not a parasite, but what is it called? Symbiotic. That's a symbiotic relationship where you are feeding off of me and my energy. That's why I feel so depleted. And ain't nothing changed, but you left and I feel good again. That's exactly what that is. And I'm not here to be anybody's parent, anybody's mother. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm here to do. Especially to people who know better. Like, could you imagine telling somebody that they doing too much and they can't, if somebody can't pick up if somebody can't read the room that they doing too much, oh, well, that's just the lesson learned then, huh? I bet you will read the room quicker next time. My arm is numb. I passed out. What should I do? You're currently passed out? Like, what? Energy vampire, exactly. Julie, my beautiful angel, will come into my life. I will become rich. Can you tell? Because I'm not able to sleep at night after seeing your cute nose and eyes. Thanks, Raj. Looking fresh and yummy. Thanks, y'all. We need to make babies. Jury, let's play the emoji game. So, welcome to the live stream, y'all. We do all kinds of stuff here, but right now I'm catching up with the chat. Love the cross on your neck. Looks nice. Thanks. Baby girl, today you looking fresh, to be honest. Thanks, Patek. So, anyways, I thought I saw Jeremiah say something, or Doggy Style. I told that nigga I eat my medium rare. Shit was living rent free in that nigga's head. I'm so weak. Oh, Doggy Style, guess who I talked to recently? They randomly just text me. I kid you not, right before I get up here. You wouldn't believe, doggy. You wouldn't believe. I seen that one video of that nigga Reckless talking shit about me 2 days later on that last live. Motherfucker think I'm some kind of AI who eat well done steaks. Where is Reckless? I had put on Discord that I was live. I wonder if he's asleep or if he saw it at all. What if he might join? Let me see. The one I will marry for real. I'm gonna pull one card for career for whoever just asked that. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, I think Reckless might be asleep because he offline on Discord. Okay, let me pull one card for career for those who's asking. Okay. When it comes to career, okay, Spirit is saying, for somebody, I think you're a business owner. If you're a business owner and you're looking at this reading right now, Spirit is saying to make sure that you might just hit a season where you're kind of actually plateauing. It's not like you're doing terrible, but do pay attention to what's going out because more is going out than coming in at this time. If you don't have a business, Spirit is saying to that at this time, something that would be very valuable is a steady stream of income. Okay, Spirit is saying not to be too picky when it comes to what you're going to do next in regards to seeking out a steady stream. I see this as like a steady source of income, like a 9 to 5 type of gig. Let me just pull 2 more cards to see what could be potentially blocking and what to help. Let's see. Let's see. What could be potentially blocking is just your will to manifest. Okay, some of you guys, you can just go out there and get it, is what Spirit is saying. For some of you guys, it's you. Like, you're kind of in the way when it comes to you fixing something. I see the outcome as you, like, finally just not being in your head too much about being super picky about, oh, but the type of job I want needs to be this, needs to be that, needs to be this. I see some of you guys just getting out, stepping out, and just doing it. That's the advice for somebody who in the chat asks for career. So yeah, do your thing, Mama Cece. They're hating, but we're still here. I see it, Daniel. I see it. Black Man Diddy, come to the Discord. I promise you, we be having fun in there. I don't know why, but the longer stream I watch, I don't want to watch your stream. Oh, so when the stream is long and you miss it, you're saying that you didn't watch it? Why not, Black Man Diddy? Look, Nicole and Kimura, it's fine. It's fine. If y'all want to apologize, y'all can apologize. It's fine. I'll accept y'all apology, but I'll be honest. I feel like I think that it's a good idea if you two aren't in the Discord anymore, because I feel like that was just too much. Like, it was just too much. So I accept y'all apologies. If y'all want to come to the live, y'all can. I don't know how to feel about the Discord part yet. My beautiful angel Julie, my breath, Julie, my life, Julie, my strength, Julie, my backbone, Julie, my everything, Julie. God promise I'm not joking with you. I want to be honest with you until my last breath. Thanks, Raj. What you mean you would just embarrass yourself with me? What does that mean? So yeah. Agreed. Card read given. Oh, okay. So, Priyanka. That was you who asked for the career reading. You said you agree. Okay, awesome. I'm happy it resonated with you. Raj Pre on some next level ish. You see it, doggy. I'm not gonna lie. I be eating it up. What up, Jury? Welcome back, Tet. She said, "Thanks, girl. You're welcome." I wasn't trying to be fake though. I was just helping. It's fine, Kimura. It's just that it sucks, Kimura, that you ended up being in the, you know what I'm saying, you had to be involved with that, but really I feel like it was mostly Nicole. It wasn't more you than Nicole. So yeah. Do you know the rules of using cards? Do you know the rules of speaking to somebody who's spiritual that you don't know anything about and trying to check them? Do you know the rules to that? Her name is Konnichiwa. Her name is Konnichiwa. My eyebrows is fine, yes, Rock. Something that your mother doesn't have herself, by the way. My eyebrows is fine. Hello, hi. I would never judge you. I got nothing but love for you. Thanks. There's a lot of people who are self-haters. They have self-hatred and they come up here thinking that they're going to say something about me. Could you imagine? Could you imagine they mother look... If me and they mama was in the same room, guess who's looking at what? It's obvious who's looking at who. And they have the nerve to be in here trying to discuss my looks. Y'all have the nerve to be in here trying to discuss the way that I look. Knowing goodness well you put me in the room with your whole entire family members and the baddies is going to be sitting there next to me and all the uglies. Please. Please. I know y'all mother freaking lying. Some of you guys, if y'all ever had the chance to put me in, if I ever was invited to the cookout and I was your plus one, all your uncles would be turning their heads trying to feel like, what's up, nephew? How you do that, nephew? So I know you mother freaking lying over here trying to discuss the way that I look. Y'all lost your minds. Because I promise you I didn't. I know what I look like. Y'all lost your mind. Somebody said don't mind the haters. I'm just saying. They lost their mind. Thinking that what? I was going to believe it? I'm supposed to believe I look funny or something. I know you mother freaking lying. Go to one of them boring streamers that be like, go to one of them boring streamer pages and troll on them saying stuff like that. They don't have no personality. They boring as hell. Go over there. Ciao, Fanita. Welcome. Baby, Delia. Raj said, I kept your cute pic morning when I wake up or night sleep time. I am seeing my beautiful angel pic because you are a lucky person in my life. It's true. Thanks, Raj. I apologize for my actions, Jewel. I will do better. Honestly, I think I'm getting close to my period because I act mean when I get close to my period and I missed it last month. Okay, Nicole. Why do different tarot readings with the same questions come out different? Why do different tarot readings with the same questions come out different? I mean, what? What? Could you rephrase that question again? It's crazy to talk about your looks, girls. The Last Supper, fuck a snack. They just want to so bad make it seem like there's something wrong with me. Like, who the fuck is them though? Like, please put your real picture on your profile and let's discuss the way that people look. Let's do that. Because I know that y'all be reaching when y'all get on this live. So anyways, as far as the Discord goes, for those two who are in the comments, as far as the Discord goes, it's just going to be a new rule that 18 and up on the Discord, okay? That's just the new rule. So sorry, I asked different tarot readers the same question. Oh, so Charlie, you said you asked different questions and you've gotten different answers? Interesting. I mean, if you don't mind me asking, what was the question that you got and what was the answers that you got? Unless you want to ask me the question and I can see what I get. Like, no 21, do you have a future with Armand? We love you, marriage, on this subscriber. Welcome to the live stream, new people. Let me see if I can catch this. Do you have a future with Armand? I do see some fast communication coming soon. So, in that sense, yes. Let's see what else. Will I be having a love marriage with Armand? Let's see. When it comes to love and marriage, I think that Armand might be just a little bit... If you were to present, let me say it like this, if Armand, is he currently in the energy of marriage? I'll be honest, no. He'll be a little bit defensive when it comes to that idea at the moment. Only because he wouldn't be necessarily he's not super in tune with what exactly he wants at this moment when it comes to that. So that's the reason why it would catch him off guard if that type of energy was present as far as the seriousness of marriage. But when it comes to you two having a future together, I do see some warmth in the energy, so that is a good sign, is what I got for you. Prituma, that's what I got for you. Double tap the live stream and subscribe if you haven't already. Will you marry me, Mamacita? Look, welcome to the live day, It's okay, Nicole. It's okay, Kamora and Nicole. It's okay to both of you guys. Sorry, you guys, my nose is a little bit itchy. Yeah, that's right, Nicole. Your ass can't tie me on now. It was a dream I had with a twin flame. Got different answers. You're gorgeous at the hitters. Thanks, Charlie. Oh, okay, so it was a dream that you had. What was your question? I can ask if you want. Prima said he's confused. Let's see if he would be confused and why. He seems to be like he's not. Are you two Prituma, are y'all even in a committed relationship at this time? Because if you guys are just dating, love from India. Thanks, Prituma. Prituma, I don't know if you guys are in a committed relationship because his energy is coming out single and looking for something new. So that could be you, honestly, because I do see you two talking soon. As far as marriage goes, some things would have to balance out before it gets to that point. So try not to have some really bad, harsh words between you two. However, I do see here that the idea of marriage might actually make he potentially could feel he could potentially have commitment issues, like could be a little bit scared of commitment. So don't take that personal. Next year is a very special year, only comes around once every 60 years. What is it? I'm going to be single baddie for the rest of my life. Oh, are you going to be single, Marv? Let's see. What's next in love is, I do see here that Spirit wants for you to regain your sense of love. Spirit wants to get you out of the slump that you're in. Yeah, he's afraid to commit. That's what I got, Prituma. As far as Marv said, am I going to be single baddie for the rest of my life? To be honest, Spirit wants to swiftly get you out of the energy of just being very unhappy with the circumstances. Also, if you struggle with depression at all, Spirit wants you to really get out of that energy. And even that energy could do with maybe a previous relationship. Probably could have either that person struggled with happiness or this person inflicted you to be unhappy. So what's next? Spirit doesn't necessarily want you to give. If you feel like you don't have any offers or options at this time, it's intentional by Spirit, okay? It's so that way you can focus on something. Let's see what that could be. Spirit wants you to rebuild yourself at this time, Marv, okay? And once you rebuild yourself, I see you going right out, and I do see you being able to meet some people. Yeah, I see you balancing out. You might meet somebody who's a fire sign, Marv. Either you are a fire sign, but I see that you might meet somebody who's a fire sign. This person could be a Sagittarius, is what I'm getting high in the energy, but it could be also, for some reason I'm hearing Libra, but it also, even though that's not fire, but I also see Aries and Leo. If this person's sign isn't that, it could be in their Venus or Mars is what I'm hearing. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Marv. Double tap the live and subscribe if you haven't already. Do I know the zodiac of the woman behind me? She's a Gemini, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, this is your seventh apology. So bye. Thanks, Kamora. Thank you, love from India. Thanks, Prituma. Somebody said, why was I picking my nose? Y'all, have y'all ever had this part of your nose itchy? Was the dream regarding fertility? Let me just ask Spirit something. Okay. For some reason, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Charlie. I am hearing for me not to answer this. Is this you not wanting to know the answer or a certain way to not have the answer? But let me see what exactly the dream meant. I will do private with you next time. Okay. Let's see. I'll be honest, I'm getting a strong no that it didn't mean fertility. I'm getting a strong no. But I do see is your energy one that you're looking to. Are you in your head though about this person and you're undecided about something in regards to them? I'll be honest, if it has to do with like him getting somebody else pregnant, I'm not seeing that either. Okay? So yeah, when it comes to you two, I do see here that I do see you two's connection, the soulmate connection. If you are considering if there is like, I don't know, some type of third energy is what I keep getting, that's not present either. So I don't know if that was ever a concern for you. Spirit said it was, but I don't know if that's correct. So let's just see. I see what's next for you two is some things have to balance out, Charlie. Some things really will have to balance out between you and this twin connection or this soulmate connection. It's definitely high level soulmate is what I'm getting. Things are going to balance out in regards. She said you're accurate. He's my twin flame. I do see here things are going to have to balance out. I don't know if you're Libra or fire sign is here. Fire sign and Libra, but I do see here there was somebody that was very manipulative around his energy, unless it was him. And this person, your Cancer, this person was working on ending It could be his energy. He could have been like a runner. This is kind of like runner energy. Somebody looking to end the situation because they can't get their complete way, or so they think. Okay. And I do see here this person at times, yeah, he's running. I do see here this person at times can be very consumed with self-interest. Okay. I heard pride, ego. I feel like he's distant. Yeah, it's because what you don't know about this person is that this person is trying their hardest. I don't know if they're trying, but this person is self-serving a lot due to their insecurity. So their insecurity leads them to be very like, they do a lot of things to try to protect themselves, and that looks like them being very selfish, okay, putting themselves extremely first, because I think in the past they didn't do that, okay? And does this person have bad intentions for you per se? I don't necessarily see that. I just see that at the end of the day, the Most High God is going to arrange a destiny moment between you two. So I don't see this person exiting your life out anytime soon. Okay, and I don't necessarily see this person looking at options either. I think that this person just is finding ways to really like end some responsibilities at this time. I don't know, I heard debt, bills, something like that. Some like responsibilities in life is what this person is focused on at the moment. So that's what I got for you, Charlie. He's overseas. Oh, okay, that's what I got for you. Let me catch up with the chat, you guys. Prituma said he's connected to me even though he says he doesn't love me, but I have a huge feeling that he loves me. Let's see. I'll be honest, Prituma. Are you still on the live? I'll be honest for Prituma. How you feel about this person, you think that this person is everything. Like, I see that you really admire this person a whole lot. Like, you think this person is really, really, like, amazing. I'll be honest, this person's defensive towards your energy. Do you know why that could be? I mean, I can look and see. But I'll be honest, this person's defensive towards your energy. I mean, this person watches you to some extent, but let's see why this person is defensive. Prituma, are you suspecting him having something in his energy that's preventing him from focusing on you completely? Is there immature energy, or is he the one that's immature, and that's what's the reason why he's acting like this? He has an eye on you? Yeah, I see that. I'll be honest though, Prituma, I'll be honest, I would say look more, okay, into some things with him. Because I feel like there is some type of energy that I don't necessarily like about his energy. There's something that I don't necessarily like. There's something that is distracting him from being a certain way with you. To the point where I feel like you have more emotions at this current time towards him than he does going outwards. And I think that you two both dream of each other though. Or he probably dreams of you. But he's kind of immature, I'm not going to lie. He's immature, and I think that if you found out some things that he does, I don't think that you would be happy with it. You do have emotions. I see that you look at him, and it's like you are sure of your emotions, and he doesn't seem sure of his emotions. So I would kind of like, I would protect myself if I was you more to see more about himself, because he's kind of coming from a more immature place. He's very immature. He has a lot of ego. I definitely can get that from that. So yeah, I would do that if I was you, okay? Any advice? This is advice from Spirit. Spirit, honestly, Prituma, I don't think that you're going to like this, or I don't know how you would feel, but Spirit's advice is for you to drop this. I see 2 signs of dropping it and starting over somewhere else. I think that this person, I think that he will constantly kind of hold on to that energy that's keeping him from being exactly what you need from him. I think he's going to hold on to that. I don't see it ending anytime soon. But I can't live life without him. I'm so much in love. I'll be honest, Prisuma, Spirit's advice is for you to do that. For you to have the same kind of energy and like match his energy at this time. I do see here that Spirit is advising you also to be very strong, because if you're not strong and you let down your guard, it could backfire on you in the end. It can kind of like be not in your best interest to do that. I do see here, Prituma, I know you might not like this, but I do see here that you will meet, I do see you meeting somebody else though. I heard Libra Capricorn, I'm sorry, I heard Leo Capricorn. You might meet somebody else, and this person is going to be in an energy that's similar to your energy right now, but this person is going to be warm. I see that you're going to meet this person. You might meet this person in August. You might come into awareness of this person in August. I don't know. It doesn't say that you're going to, it doesn't mean that you're going to date this person, but you might meet somebody. This person could be potentially a friend. But I think it's because this other energy here, Spirit is just advising you that I don't think that this person is, I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to you, Prituma, okay? I'm going to leave it up to you when it comes to it. I'm going to leave it up to you. I'm going to leave it up to you, okay? But Spirit is saying that that is a timeline of your choice, too. That you might meet somebody in August. Also, this month is July, month 7, right? I'm up to Amaran because I'm so much in love with him. I see it. I see it. I see that you're going to be probably like finding ways to contact him soon. Thanks, Spirit, for the confirmation. I see you finding ways to contact him soon. So I do see that, Prituma. That's what I got for you. So let's see what else is happening in the live. Happy Thursday, everybody. How will this third meeting with my twin? Oh, how will the third meeting be with your twin flame? Let's see. I'm hearing a song that has a sample of like LL Cool J, I think, in it. The song is called, I don't know why I've been getting Childish Gambino's music, but it's really Kilo Quiche that I'm hearing. It's like an old song. Okay, so how your next meeting will go, let's see, Spirit. I think that this next meeting, you're going to really want this to go right, because that's the actual song I'm hearing, make it go right. I think that you're going to really want this to go right between you two, Charlie, between you and your twin flame. This came out initially in reverse, but I see that you're really going to be like, Spirit doesn't want you or this person to obsess over what didn't work in the past, like something quickly seemingly didn't work in the past. So I see that Spirit, let's see. I'm getting Scorpion energy. It's going to be a lot of depth. It's going to feel weighty. Like the third meeting between you and this person is going to feel very weighty. I'll be honest though. I think that you might come to realize something, you know, in twin flame dynamics, whether it's not up for me to say whether it's a genuine twin flame or not. This is just the title that you put on it. So I will say this. When it comes to those type of relationships, it's easy for us to be aware of things that's going to make us either do shadow work or things that we feel like is making the connection not necessarily work. Does that make sense? Like, so I think that you will be aware of that, okay? And I think that will make you kind of obsess over what's not working. I think you might obsess over that in a way, or Spirit doesn't want you to just focus so much about that. But I definitely see that you will be enlightened on some type of aspect that you do not like working in this situation. However, I do see you going strong with this person. I see you going strong with this person despite what you didn't like about it. Yeah, despite it's kind of like the dynamic. Like, there's always going to be things that you don't necessarily feel like you like, but it's part of the journey when it comes to that type of dynamic. So I do see that energy there. That's what I got, Charlie. Let me see. Did somebody give me a super sticker? Plus OnlyFans win. Fun to SSH. I feel like you send me super stickers a lot. I actually don't have an OF, y'all. I don't have an OF. Welcome to the live, you guys. Was with my ex for 15 years. We are divorced for the past 5 years. I'm 41 years old now. I'm handsome and make 6 figures, but still find dating difficult. Will I ever find love and start a family? Let's see. Let's see what's next for Jason. Will you find love? I feel like Spirit wants you to be very decisive on something. Let's see what that could be. I think that Spirit wants you to be decisive on, I kind of get the energy of what type of women you want to pick, Jason. I don't know why Spirit is saying it like this. I think that you don't have a problem with certain aspects of relationships. I think that you are just kind of like, I don't know if this is your energy. You're not sure about what type of women either you're interested in or what would be interested in you. I don't know if you feel like things have kind of dried up. I do see that the Most High God is going to step in, okay, when it comes to places that you feel like you haven't been victorious in matters of love. But I do see here that that is something here for you to have. That is something here for you, okay. I think that you're going to be enlightened about a commitment at some point. It's going to shock you when you find this person, Jason. Like, this thing is going to hit you out of nowhere. You're gonna run into a connection, a commitment, I wanted to say, but a connection, and it's going to hit you out of nowhere, Jason, because I think it's a matter of you just either you being decisive of what type of woman you want, or you're going to find a woman and she's going to be decisive about you, and it's going to really like surprise you in a way. That's how I'm getting it. But I do see here this person is going to really make you happy. This person might still maintain some happiness about this person. I don't know, this person could potentially work with kids or some type of association with being around kids is what I'm getting, Jason. So that's what I got for you. As far as the time frame, I'm hearing something about fall. I'm just hearing the word fall. I don't know if that means this fall, but I'm hearing fall time, Jason, is what I'm getting. Something significant about that, either a birthday, some type of event, something about that, Jason. But that's what I got for you. Make sure you guys double tap the live stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm just, you guys, it's really hard for me to catch up with the whole chat, so I do apologize if I'm not getting to your messages. Thanks, very read well. What was the name of the LL Cool J song? Charlie, the song was, no, the song that was playing was Childish Gambino, Kilo Quiche. I'm going to type it in. It was Childish Gambino, Kilo Quiche. It's a very old song. I haven't heard it or played it in a long time. It's called Make It Go Right. But I was hearing the melody of the LL Cool J song, like, I Need Love. That song, I don't know the name of it. Thanks, Charlie, for being a Juju subby on the channel. I think it's called I Need Love by LL Cool J. Can somebody in the chat confirm that for me, please? What's that song? When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. Something like that. I Need Love. What song is that? That's the song that I got earlier. Let me make sure my chat is updated here, you guys. Give me a second. But that's the song I had got. LL Cool J, Need Love. I think that's the song, yeah. But the original song that was playing was Make It Go Right it's Childish Gambino, Kilo Quiche. It was her, Kilo Quiche's voice when she was like, make it go right. That part was playing, but I'm familiar with the LL Cool J song too, if that's not too confusing. Hopefully that's not too confusing. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes no, you can call that mental freeze. Welcome back to the live, Drizzy Fez. Amalia, welcome to the live. You said do one on your mental health. It's your birthday. Would you sing happy birthday? It would mean a lot. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Catrocian. Happy birthday to you. Amelia, let's see what's going on with your mental health. I see in the past, Amalia, I don't know, what type of behavior are you into? Either this is you as like this, you know, out there popping, talk to this one, that one, or is this a person that was in your past that was very like, almost like a playboy? Okay, that's in your energy for the past. Your current, I do see her currently, you are like kind of guarded. I don't know, do you feel like you're kind of suffering currently, Amalia, as far as like your mental health? I don't know if you don't speak what you truly want to say. At times you suppress a lot of emotions, because I'm feeling like almost the idea of stomach issues, and I think that comes from like either childhood, it's like undealt with childhood issues from childhood, like, or past issues, and then it also comes from not speaking up a lot about your issues, like not being able to properly express without having to either compromise or people please or just be quiet. So that's what I'm getting. Also, It's just a lot. I feel like, Amalia, I feel like you would definitely benefit. Of course, I'm not a doctor, by the way, so this is just spiritual and per entertainment advice, right? But I think that you would definitely benefit from like talk therapy, or just like finding ways to really just like, if you have your own personal diary that you just keep to yourself, even if you don't do anything, and you just talk about the things that you feel, and then you listen to it, or you just talk something out. I think that would benefit you a lot. Okay, I see that you think a whole lot about, like, you replay memories is what I'm getting. Okay, in the future, I do see spirit finding ways for you to like be very sure about people who you should definitely keep out of your life. Some people are better outside your life, Amalia, um because they actually contribute to you just overthinking and being put in that state of where you was a kid, where you didn't speak up that much without feeling like you're ignored and stuff. So that's what I got for you, Amalia. Oh, the twin flame will want free time. I see that, Charlie. I see that. Let me see, let me see. I think I got a super sticker, you guys. Let me catch up. Thank you and love. Appreciate your feedback and reading earlier. And old neighborhood is visiting. A whole old neighborhood friend is visiting you from out of state soon. She's attractive, younger. Oh, that's why I got so much of the bubbly energy. Like, I wanted to say she was younger, but I didn't. I wish I would have said it. But yeah, I got like a more bubbly, like, not trying to be funny, less damaged from the world type of energy. But I didn't get like necessarily, I got that she's able to take care of responsibility though. So I kind of got that, I like caretaker, maternal. I got a maternal energy, like she's good with younger people, kids. So that's what I got for you, Jason. Let's see what else. Amalia said, "Oh my God, so true. Yes, yes." You want a cold reading, fun to ish? I'm suppressing my farts right now. Don't want to wake up my man, but my stomach be hurting. Shonda, you probably trolling. You probably trolling the live. However, suppressing the farts could backfire big time. It could bring you so much physical pain. You better let them farts out. If he smell it in his sleep, when he wake up, be like, "Babe, I think you left your mouth open. That's why you smell that." If he wake up, he talk about, "So what's that smell?" You be like, "I know you had your mouth open, and I didn't want to wake you up." You feel like I read your life, lovely. Amalia is like saying so many yeses when I was doing her reading. Amalia, I'm so happy that you was able to get something out of the advice, because that's just what spirit had. Please do me, not the reading, just do me. Fun to ish. What do you mean? Thanks for the super sticker. Hold those stank bombs in. Welcome, real ZTP. Finance help. Okay, let's see. Shonda said that's crazy. I'm saying, girl, I understand it. You don't want to, you don't want to funk up the room, but that. What if you try to get up? What if something happens and you realize you should have never held in that fart? Girl, just run to the bathroom real fast. I don't know what else to say. Amalia, I will leave this live stream up so that way you can catch the replay. We're on 48 minutes and 50 seconds currently, and I think your reading was a little bit shy of, like, maybe 7 minutes shy from now. So when you come back to this reading, Amalia, your reading will probably start at like around 40-minute mark, give or take. Let me look for finances for, what was her name? I don't know why I want to call her Lady. It's Lovely. Let me see. Finances for Lovely. Okay. In the past, I do see here, Lovely, that you decided to no longer. Ooh, that was an accident. In the past, I do see here that either you, I don't know if you declined an offer from a job, you got let go from a job, or you decided to no longer work with somebody, or something wasn't working. Something wasn't working in the past. I do see here presently you're looking for options, like what's next, as far as like what's next with finances, okay? I don't know if you, no judgment, I don't know if this is your energy, or I don't know to what extent is this energy of spiciness, but I do see here you wondering if you should either get with a partner for finances, or if maybe people in your life that love you have been helping you financially. But In the future, I do see here there's going to be some balance restored in your finances. Okay, it did come out up. It did come out reversed, but Spirit told me to read it upright. Okay. So Spirit wants you to, I'm hearing Spirit might want you to disconnect from somebody, and it's going to help you significantly when it comes to offers and finances. There might be somebody who's like an energy vampire, and you don't realize how much they are playing a part in you not being successful at this time. Yeah, ooh, Spirit, thank you, because this is exactly the energy that I was picking up on. Lovely, there is somebody who's like evil eyeing you. I don't know if you know this. I hope this isn't yourself. Like you yourself is saying that you're not going to get this, this, and this. What you think at this time is very powerful, but I think that there's somebody around you. This could be a mother figure, but there's somebody around you, lovely, that is really evil eyeing you from opportunities. And you subconsciously might pick up their energy, because then you might tell yourself the same thing that they are wanting for you. Like, oh, I'm never going to have this, or it's hard for me to do this, or do you know this, lovely? But there's somebody who's like, you're like, they're thinking about this so much that you are thinking about it too, about, and you think it's your own thoughts about yourself. But this person really doesn't want you to have opportunities. Okay. Ooh, yeah, there's a legit, this person might call themselves a witch. I don't know if you know this, lovely. But Spirit said this could backfire easily, especially now that you have this in your awareness, because you being aware of this, you're going to notice when you start thinking this way, because you're going to stop thinking this way, and it's not going to be effective. Yeah, Spirit said you knowing this now, lovely, is going to help you make this backfire. And then I see in the future, there will be turbulence. I'm not going to lie. There will be a backfire and turbulence in that person's life. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Yes, I love you so much. Thank you. I can't even sleep because of this. There will be a backfire. This person could be somebody who you live with, honestly. If not, it was somebody who you once saw. You could have worked with this person at some point or celebrated. This is like a community. So I don't know. There's some type of community or home to where this person exists, and they're trying their hardest to prevent you from having certain things. But yeah, there might be some turbulence. When you start thinking differently, notice who goes through something, because that person is going to be the exact person that was causing the chaos in your life. Evil eyeing you. So get rid of that person, of course. Sending you love and light, abundance and prosperity. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Charlie Remy, for the live stream. I'm sorry, for the comment on the live. Sorry. I feel like blowout tire. Why? Shit, I think I got my ass shadow banned. What happened, doggy? I was up on some shit talk, man. It's upside down. What are y'all talking about? Thanks, Charlie. LL Cool J song you received download regarding Twin Flame meeting. What do I need to know about this meeting? Oh, so earlier when we did your reading, Charlie, I do remember that there will be some things that you're going to notice that you would want to be different between you two. Meaning, you know, there's certain things that if it wasn't there, or if it was there, you feel like you will be perfect, right? It's always those little things that you feel like keeps you guys a little bit more like this than this. So you will still notice what those things are. There might be a little bit more that comes to light. However, I do see here that y'all do compliment each other, so you will notice that you two will compliment each other. There's too many cards. So that's something that I do see. I feel like you will lighten up this person's day. If it's a man, you will lighten up the masculine's day. And I feel like vice versa. Like you two, of course, I do see here that you guys mirror each other. So when you bring the light energy, I see this person is going to, it's almost like this person, y'all two light up when y'all around each other, is what I'm seeing it as. Even though at times, you on the outside, you might feel like this. You might feel a little bit, I'm getting this energy as like you are bound in this connection. I'm sorry, I'm kind of laughing because it's like twin flame connections. That's exactly how you feel. And that's exactly what is actually kind of happening. Whether the person's running or not, I do see you guys are bound. Y'all are going to realize, I see you two realizing the fact that you two are back together for a reason, basically. So that's exactly how the energy is going to feel. You two are going to feel like, oh, we're back here together for a reason. Like, it's going to feel more purposeful, more spiritual in nature is what I'm getting. I think the masculine's going to realize it more. I'm seeing the number 66, which is double numbers. So I think that what you're going to be feeling, this other person's going to be feeling, and especially when it comes to like realizing that y'all are led. I'm seeing shoes. Y'all are led to each other again. And it's for you guys to stop fighting and to start something new with each other. So I think that's what the meeting is going to be like, Charlie. Um, that's what I got. I'm breech birth. No, what are you talking about? Anyone ever told you like Ashanti? Shanday, yeah, Shanday, they say that often up here actually. People used to say my mama looked like Ashanti all the time, so I'm a little bit surprised, but not all the way because of it. I was told he would want fun time. What star sign am I? Oh, I'm a Taurus, Charlie. I'm a Taurus with a Cancer moon. Reverse doctor saw my package before my face. Oh, you came out a breach, baby? No. I'm goat, Capricorn. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. Yes, I love you so much. Oh, I read Lovely's already. I'm catching up. It's okay, Nicole. I already said it's okay, Nicole. Jason, thanks for the super sticker. Left corporate America was ambushed by internal politics. Workplace mobbing, it sounds like, Jason. Oh, did he delete it? No. Looking to start my own business. Years worth of savings to get me by. But I'm scared of falling, building my own business. Thoughts? Okay, so let's see when it comes to you starting up your business. Yeah, Spirit wants you to be more sure of yourself, but let's just see what else Spirit has to say when it comes to you, Jason, as far as building your business. Yeah, so when it comes to you building your business, Jason, I see that what the blockage is the fact that, like, I'm seeing as far as the blockage goes, it would be a matter of you feeling balanced about making this decision. I don't know if you have like a fail to start energy at times, because this is more on the line at this time for you to do it. You feel like you might not have the complete fallback, or you understand maybe the energy that it would take into building this business. However, Spirit is saying that is the thing that's preventing you at this time from making a move. And because of that, it's like you can't actually even, that's what's preventing you from starting the startup, basically, is the fact that you just are unsure about that. So Spirit wants you to kind of get out your head in regards to that, and really trust that when you do make a move in whatever direction, especially if you include Spirit, are you thinking about who to work with and partner with? Like, you're looking for the right people to get in on your to work with you, because that is also something that Spirit wants you to consider too before you start the business. Spirit doesn't want you to have deceptive people, and I feel like there's some people that you might be thinking about, but either you know about their shady ways, and or these are just shady people, something like that. So yeah, also Spirit wants you to be aware, Jason, that it would take energy to do this. So it wouldn't be like necessarily the smoothest, easiest thing necessarily if you were to start it, because you might find yourself getting rid of snake energy, people who can't show up and do the work type of energy is really what I'm seeing. So Spirit wants you to really build your team, build a solid team. Also, when it comes to you just like having the energy to start to move, Spirit wants you to trust yourself, because I do see that you're able to manifest this to happen. These are just some things that Spirit wanted to point out, and also it's just a little bit of my thoughts on it. When it comes to like starting some businesses, I have started a few businesses and worked alongside other people when it comes to building businesses or maintaining them, and it does take a lot of work. And of course, it's always like high, you know what I'm saying? It's sowing and reaping season. There's like planting season and there's harvesting seasons, and it could be kind of frustrating if that is your only source of income and that is your baby. So I definitely understand that anything in regards to having and maintaining a business, especially from startup, it could be very frustrating, and a lot of it takes a lot. There's a lot that people don't know about it. Thanks, Spirit. I was going to say that. There's a lot that people don't know that goes into it. Is it impossible? No. Is Spirit saying that you're capable? Absolutely. It's just some things that, of course, to just consider and think of before you go forward. So that's what I got for you, Jason. I Spy Marilyn, but do you know of Jane Mansfield too? Both gorgeous old Hollywood women. Yeah, people always ask me to put her up there. They say different women all the time. Please, is the competition I'm preparing for something I should do? Will I win or still have great success from it? Let's see. To be honest, lady, I'm not saying this just to gas you up. When you said, is the competition I'm preparing for something you should do? I'll be honest, I gotta know, but then I asked why. It's because Spirit is saying there isn't actually, I don't actually see the actual competition. Like, this is somebody who's not fighting. So let's see. Will you win or have success? I'll be honest, I don't know what exactly this is. So let me just ask again for clarity. I don't see you regretting anything, lady. So will you win? I see that you might be more prepared than what you think, and or like, what exactly is this competition? Because it's kind of not showing up as an actual competition. I see that if you don't win, it's because something was a little bit rigged. I'll be honest. Something was leaning towards somebody's favor, and that would be the only reason why you don't win if that is the case. However, I don't see you regretting anything. So you might perform very well. You might do really good in whatever this is. So I don't know if it's going to be a close tie or something like that, to where it's no clear winner, but I do see here that you won't regret anything. You're going to shine and look really good. Yeah, you're going to look really good. I just don't think you're going to win something. Like, you're going to be awarded something, or somebody's going to notice you or honor you in some type of way. I don't necessarily know how well you're going to come out on top, but however, despite my reading, still do your best, okay? Because you can change that and come out on top. So yeah. Thanks, Cal. Cal said you look great today. Thanks, Cal. Hello from Nigeria. You're pretty. How are you today? I'm good. Hawaii. I'm sorry. Hawa, Dan, Bucci. I'm good. How are you? Why Marilyn Monroe? Married 4 times before she was 35. I think Marilyn Monroe is an awesome old Hollywood icon, to be honest. So her being on anybody's wall, I think it makes sense, to be honest. Jason started pyramid scheme. What the freak? Reader said the same thing, Charlie. Oh, okay, so I'm kind of getting a similar energy, is what you're saying. Yes, 6 is significant for you. Okay, that's why I saw 2 6s. Thank you. 6 is your birthday. Okay, you do resemble something. Thanks, Charlie. Oh my God, I keep attracting Cancer Moon readers. You're a Cancer. That's awesome. But yeah, what's your moon, Charlie? I know your type beats, but I also have some Afro on Afro part. Patek, you think that's Patek? I'm not gonna lie, I do like that type of music. That's why on my YouTube shorts, that's like the most recent music that I was listening to. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Afro beats and actually an Afro pop in a way. So yeah, you have to be like a squirrel, save your nuts. No, you're funny. Oh, it's a singing competition. Oh, okay. Yeah, it might be something that you might feel like somebody else has more favor in. And I'll be honest, lady, the favor might be something supernatural in a way, and or you might just feel like this person cheated in some way. But it's not to say that you're not going to do bad, you're not going to bomb, you're not going to do a complete bust. I just see that Spirit is not showing me a clear win. Spirit is showing me that you're going to enjoy yourself and you're going to get honored for something. I do see you getting honored. So I don't know if that means that you're going to win something or you're going to win the whole competition. You know, I don't know. Sometimes competitions have subcategories or they have other things. So the thing that you have in mind, I don't know if you're going to win that exact thing, but I do see you getting something. If that makes sense, lady? Jewel, my gut is saying you're still mad at me. I don't get why God made me if I only cause trouble wherever I go. Nicole, I don't even care anymore, Nicole. I already said that. I said if you want to stay on the live, Nicole, you can still stay on the live. I've been said that. What's going on with my karmic narc ex? I kicked him out of my house months ago. You got a new customer. I like your energy. Thanks, Charlie. Let's see what's going on with your karmic ex. The narc ex that you kicked out. Let's see, Spirit. Thank you. I got the message on Discord. I'm gonna read the whole thing after this, okay? But let's see about the narc X. Ooh. I don't mean no harm, Charlie. This narc X, people are not kind to this person. I'm sorry. I feel that this is like coming out like tea for me. Hold on, Charlie. I'm sorry. Let me get back into my professionalism. I think you would feel this way too if you found out how often this person is not met with kindness. Like, you know how, like, I said this before in a reading. You know how like you can go places and strangers might speak to you kindly or just have small talk, or they might open the door, or let's say you drop something, somebody might be there and they pick it up for you, like little kind gestures that mean nothing from people but they still are kind gestures. This person's not even getting that type of energy from people. I feel like I'm hearing the word shut down. Something, this person feels like either this person feels shut down from people, or either somebody, it could be you, but it could be somebody that this narc ex wanted this type of energy from, like an innocence, like a I always will love you type of innocence, a purity, like you still are a part of me, you still have this side of me. This person's not receiving that energy. Something is sticking to them. Okay, something that they feel like they have control over is sticking to them. Let's see what that is. It is the fact that this person feels like they make like silly decisions, and they feel like their decisions stick to them. Like, you know how sometimes, or they feel like somebody is sticking something. I don't know if this person feels like people are holding grudges towards them, something like that. Let's see what the karma is for this ex. Oh, this person might start going through a decline in looks as well. I'm getting like bad breath. Do I interpret dreams? Yeah, Charlie, I actually do too. I interpret dreams. This person might be experiencing what they, you know how the energy when you're like, what's wrong? Do I stink? Is my breath good? Like, this person is receiving that type of energy from people. Their breath could legit stink. Like, this person might not take care of themselves anymore. They might decline in looks, or just like grooming themselves. Also, this person, I don't like, no offense to your ex, your narc ex, even though I'm on your side with this, is this person not the sharpest tool in the shed? Because I think they're making a lot of mistakes lately, and it's like people are not letting them get away with it. Like, people are really holding these mistakes down on them. Also, this person's thinking a whole lot. Let's see what they're thinking about. Oh, I'm laughing. Charlie, this person is thinking a whole lot about times where they were welcomed in the home, and they were in boyfriend energy, where they were treated like a king, they were treated like the boyfriend, the man. They're thinking a whole lot about times where they were either treated that way, or they're trying to think of ways that they can get that energy again from somebody. Let's see what the outcome. The outcome is that let's see. I'm not gonna lie, this person is sending out messages, or this is like spying on them now at this point. This person is sending messages to somebody somebody who they feel like will put them in that energy. Okay, let's see what the outcome is gonna be for that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if this is what made you kick this person out. This person has sent messages back and forth between somebody, and this person doesn't know how much this person's a narcissist, is what I'm saying. And this person doesn't realize the potential betrayal. You said good confirmation. This person doesn't realize the potential betrayal. This person might be somebody from the past that's going to want to start something new with this person, thinking that it's going to change. So this person might be the clown with the red nose to be like, oh yeah, I will be there for you. But honestly, this person doesn't know a lot about what's going on. There's a whole lot of secrets. Also, this is my Cancer card. This person doesn't realize this person's lurking. This person doesn't realize who they're actually dealing with. So this person is like a guppy. Like, I don't know, this person could be a Pisces themselves, or for some reason I'm seeing a fish when I say guppy. Also, you know how, like, I'm also thinking about like a sitting duck. This person doesn't realize that they look like this because this person's wearing a mask. I think that if this person also is not receiving good advice from the people around them, or people around them doesn't give them, they probably aren't able to give this person good advice, something like that. Whew. Yeah, something else that's happening is that this person is manifesting so hard. This person feels like that this person's going to be the person that they're looking for. And no matter how much they manifest for this to completely work out, it's not going to work out for this person. So this is just kind of like a spy on this person. He will reap what he sows. He was so toxic, evil, and betrayed me. He used me as a placeholder. I'll be honest, Charlie, this person has another sucker right now. However, no matter how much this person is going to want this person, I mean, it's kind of a blessing that this person's not in your life. Let's see what other, this person can't sleep at night. This person receives a lot of messages in their dreams I don't know how spiritually tapped in this person is, but this person receives like nightmare dreams. Like I see this as like this person receives information in their dreams and it's stuff that they don't want to face or confront. So let's say this person knows that they should apologize to somebody. Like it could be you, because that's how I'm getting it. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Let's say this person knows they should apologize to you and they don't. This person can't sleep at night, and when they do sleep, whether they remember their dream or not, they'll have a dream of you in their dream. They don't know that they're dreaming. So to them, it's like in real life, and they saw you, and they're like, so does that make sense? Like this person's constantly being afflicted. I was toxic to him, but he was so evil to me. He wished death on me. He wanted me homeless. Maybe this person could get sick. So something that you said to this person, you was correct about, okay? This person struggles also when it comes to like holding on to things. There was something that you spoke to this person and you was very correct about this person not finding a person like you success. Something that you said, he financially abused you. If you felt like he's coming out on top, Spirit has put a restriction to a lot of the stuff that's happening for him, which is another reason why you might see his looks decline. It's too late. He can't trick me. I blocked him. Yeah, you might see his looks decline. This is a good way to close out the reading. I see that justice, the scales of justice is balancing out. So what he did to you, it will surely happen to him. I don't care if there is a sitting next to him that he thinks he's about to get something out of as far as energy vamping off of that person. I see that his abundance is going to be the main thing that's affected. He might become very dependent on other people around him. So stuff like that is going to happen. Charlie's laughing. Let me catch up to the chat, you guys. Scorpio moon. Charlie, I always attract Scorpio moon people. I feel like I understand the potential lore of the Scorpio moon. And I always connect with them, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna read the rest of the message on my Discord in just a second too, by the way. Let me pull one card for Megan. Will you and your son's dad get back together? I'll be honest, I do see that there is some codependency between you two. Let's see. Let me just get a confirmation because I think I want to say something. I think so because you two, either one of you guys don't want to have to invest somewhere else. And because of that, I see you two coming back together, and I see it will be you two again. So yes, Megan Sutton, I do see that. You guys, I see 6666, 4 sixes. What could that mean, you guys? I feel the need to say this to somebody in the chat. I don't know who you are, but after I said those numbers, you noticed something when I said those numbers. Spirit wants you to focus on yourself at this time, okay? You're not wrong for focusing on yourself. I see you balancing yourself out when you do stuff like that. I don't know who that was for potentially, or if it was for anybody, honestly. It could be for somebody else that's going to watch a replay. So yeah. I answered Megan earlier, will you and your son's dad get together? I actually do see you two I see you two need each other, want each other, long for each other. So yeah, I actually do see you two getting together. Don't listen to naysayers in the chat, Megan, because honestly, I think that is like it's like some type of spiritual attack to you. Let me try to oh, he's a Cancer too, Charlie. So you two are both Cancers. Do you two have the same moon signs, Charlie? Shout out to the Scorpios in the chat, by the way. Shout out to the water signs. Let me just say it like that. He wore a mask with me, fell off multiple times. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see that life isn't treating him the kindness, and I see that his looks might decline, and he might become very financially dependent on people around him. Okay, so let me check this message that I got on Discord. I'm gonna read it silently. I'm gonna read it quietly. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be back, you guys. I'm just checking. Somebody sent me a message. Okay, I'm back. You're welcome, Megan. Julrae, hey, I'm in South Africa. Welcome, love to South Africa. Spot on. He sleep talks. He hasn't paid me back my money. Interesting. Let's see real quick, Charlie, about that. What would happen when it comes to that? Charlie, same confirmation. He hasn't paid you back money, and it's interesting because he's going to find himself, if not already. I saw the word. I saw in the chat what it looks like when you said no. I saw tower. You might know this, but he's going to be very dependent on a lot of people. He might even go into debt, like go into debt. I don't know if he has. You know how people say my head's up to water and like debt. I see the water like increasing. Like I see it. Like you see how this woman has boots. Whoop! He might not have anybody to really help him. The way that that card just fell out of my hand like that, Spirit might take away the people who he is depending on financially to get by in life. That is I'm not going to lie, the way that that spooked me, he's going to be very scared on what to do next. He's going to be very scared about what to do next. And he's going to he might try to travel somewhere and move in with somebody. Like, it might be across state lines type of travel, is what I'm seeing. Like, he might think and consider about going to somewhere that he feels like will welcome him, that hasn't seen him since he was like young maybe or something. Yeah, confirmation. He might either try to contact somebody from his past to try to help him, like somebody who knew him when he was like a little boy. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this could be, I don't know, was he married ever in his life? This could be like a distant relationship or a relationship from his past. He might try to contact her because he feels like he can always get her defenses down. The outcome of that, I'll be honest, whew, I don't know how. Sometimes, look, something I want to say, Charlie, sometimes it feels like if that's his real birthday, he's Nigerian. He's Nigerian. I'm not going to lie. Somehow he's able to kind of get offers from people. It's just not something that he's able to maintain. It's always like a quick little, you know how like you're desperate and you need like something. He always finds something that kind of, I'm not going to lie. Okay, this is not me big upping. This is not me saying good things about him. But people like this, they're a little bit talented in their mess, because it's like he does find people that kind of help him out for that little time. It's just not long lasting. It's just not long lasting. You will get back with. It's not long lasting. Yeah, so I do see him like finding some type of, it's kind of like hitchhiker off the road energy. So he will get somebody to assist him from his past. However, this person, he's very manipulative. I don't know if he keeps the door open with this person, but this person is not happy with him or won't be. So it's kind of like he always has to, he has like a Rolling Stone energy in a way when it comes to him just trying to like get by. Let me get this card that fell off. But Spirit is saying he's trash, if you can still hear me. Spirit is saying he's trash, if you can still hear me. But yeah, when it comes to him standing on his own 2 feet, he will never have that. I think that's low-key a hell. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced like having to always travel and uproot and you never have stability. This person will never have stability. He'll always have to borrow from this person, borrow from that person. That is something that's very stressful. After a while, for Cancer, you said he's a Cancer. I don't know if he's the Cancer, if that's your twin flame. But one thing I will say is he will always have a lack of stability. He will always be moving around, never settled, never settled. Not even in his soul. Why did my ex not like my twin flame? He kept asking, did he make a move on you yet? I feel like I can answer this without the cards. It's something about, I think, Charlie, your twin flame gives you, your twin flame puts you in an energy that makes you feel valuable, like royal. Like, you know how like you can honor somebody? And so the narc ex felt threatened by the idea of this person being able to do that. Like, what? You have somebody who's like you? Like, I'm using you. I'm vamping off of your energy so that way I can feel good about myself and move in life. You're going to find somebody who's going to do that towards you back? He don't even have to know this person, but don't let him see this person because he's defensive. That person represented a threat to him and his agenda. Please, as a human, what makes you feel the desire to give other reasons? What inspires you to help others? What inspires me to help others? I think I was just put in a like, you know how there's some people who are really good at certain things. It comes easy to them because it's just a part of them. Like, they knew who they should have been when they were younger. I think that's why I do what I do. Like, whatever I do, typically it's coming from authentic place. So it's art. It's not something I have to work hard to do or be. I just am. And that's what people are experiencing. The just am. What a good moral perspective. Only females believe in dumb-ish like twin flames. Y'all, if y'all ever come across people who aren't spiritually activated, that's just ignore them, you guys. I think that's simple for us. Is my partner in love with me or is he using me? Let's see. I'll be honest, lovely. I think that your partner has good intentions for you. I think that there's love between you two. So is he using you? I think that if you ever really felt that way, there will be light exposing it. I don't think that you completely feel that way. I think you're just asking to ask. If I'm wrong, let me know, lovely. I think you're just asking to ask more than anything, like out of just like, you know, you think enough about something and you want to ask just because you can. But I'll be honest, I do see love between you two. This is a really good card. I see love between you two. I think that sometimes you question maybe some of the decisions that he makes. You're right, because of my finances. Yeah, I think sometimes you might question the decisions. I don't see him necessarily going anywhere though. Not necessarily. So yeah. You like my hair, karaoke? Thanks, Terry. That's his karma. God used me to help him and he did me so dirty. I was toxic, but his mask fell off. He never told me he was married. He wasn't. Yeah, women always help him. Charlie, I'll be honest. I think that if he ever has a resentment towards women, it's because he knows that he's not a real man. He doesn't feel like a real man because he's always depending on women. And then it's like, honestly, as much as he would like to pretend to some of these women and trick them to thinking he's in control, the women are in control, because if they tell him no at any point in time, that's cutting off a very vital supply that he needs at that time. So this is about the narc ex, by the way, that I'm talking about. I ignored red flags. He's a homosexual. He has immigration issues. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he's very manipulative. He knows how to trick. That's what I was getting. You're welcome, lovely. I had to ask because there's a lot of scammers out here. You never know. That's true, Ghost. Honestly, is my child's mother for me or for the streets? Let's look at Corey Collins. I see that this puts you in your head. Like, you wonder about this a lot. I don't know if she's an air sign or a fire sign like a Leo, but let's see. To be honest, is she for the streets? I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no. However, does she have options? I'm not going to lie. Does she have people who would want? She's a Taurus. I'm not going to lie. And this is not me being biased because I'm a Taurus too. But this will make sense why I'm picking up her energy like this. Is she for the streets? Not necessarily. Sometimes she does like her freedom and she enjoys the fact that she has the options. Is she using her options? I don't see that for real. I just see more so like she's the type of person that can go out and have fun with the attention. She's not always in people's faces is what I'm getting. I think that she's the type to also block people very easily, which lets me know that she has boundaries. If you know anything about Taurus women, it takes a lot for people to pass their tests to get pulled into their world. So yeah, she's very defensive towards new energies. So is she for the streets? I'll be honest, no. Does she have a lot of options and people that ooh and all over her? Absolutely. Yeah, but I do see that this gives me loyalty for some reason. You see how this person's tied up? They won't see nobody else. They won't move. I think that this person, I don't know if she's going through anything emotionally at this time, but I don't see her necessarily exploring all her options, even though people do ooh and all over her. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Corey Collins. You thought that the ex-narc was your twin flame? Lovely said he can't be told no. Oh, that's why. Do you think that do you mean that in like a sexual way, Lovely? Like he desires you a lot all the time? Spot on, the twin flame is in America. Okay, that makes sense. You're welcome, Corey. Yes, yeah, no. D, please reply. LK24. Alka. Habla inglés, por favor. Pero no sé. I was going to say, I don't know. Giving readings to others is draining and it's honestly hard to do. I used to readings for others myself. I had to ask because you never know, but your vibe is good. Thanks, Ghost Snail. Yeah, to be honest, there's some people who, I do this often, but there is some people who their energy is very, very dense or heavy rather, and it's very, very draining. So when I'm able to do this is when I do it, but sometimes spirit allows me to do this for a good time. So yeah, me and my twin flame have phone call conversations for hours. That's how it is. Why I'm attracted to animals and will it ever go away? On the contrary, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you're trolling me with that comment. But if you're legit attracted to animals, you know, bestiality, if it's not completely illegal, it's definitely frowned upon. I think it's illegal. I think that is a spirit that's making you feel that way. Like it's an unclean spirit that's making you feel that way. You should get rid of it. But I hope that you're just trolling. Nice meeting you for the first time. Thanks, Joy, for joining. Welcome, Gina. How are you? Me and my twin flame spoke for 5 hours on the phone, and my karmic ex was in the room getting jealous. Oh, that makes sense, Charlie. Twin flames is real, though. I thought it was fake. Charlie, I believe that it is real. As a Taurus, how do you feel about Aries? I clash with them and I hate it. Are you a Taurus ghost? I feel like when it comes to, it just depends on what are you looking to have with your neighboring sign. Like sometimes neighboring signs absolutely don't work, but sometimes they do work to some extent because sometimes you might have placements with your neighboring sign, so it kind of can like flow better. But it just depends. I have dated a neighboring sign before and it did work. Like it worked out really well. So it just depends. Welcome back, Flip. How are you? Sweet cheeks. How the hell you been? Welcome back, Southside. I've been good. How about you? You always chat with Charlie. F Charlie. Patek. Charlie is a member. Patek, if you want me to chat with you, become a member. Patek, not you hating on Charlie. Become a member. What spell work did my twin flame do to kick my ex out? Charlie, I'm not going to lie. Just to be a little bit transparent, I resonate with you asking that question is what I'm going to say. To be honest, my first thing to say, and I'm going to ask the cards, but the first thing that I would say is that your twin flame could have easily not have did nothing. Does that make sense? Your twin flame could have easily just felt in the energy, whether they was aware of it or not. They could have just felt in the energy. They wanted you to themselves. That is enough. A twin flame's intention sometimes is enough to get rid of some people. I'll be honest, your twin flame didn't like the idea of you choosing somebody else. Kind of similar to what I'm saying. And because of that, this person could have, I don't know, did this person speak this to you, communicate this to you? If not, they secretly had a conversation with somebody about it. Or I don't know, is your twin flame into the same thing like you? Like getting readings, being tapped in? Because they could have spoke to somebody or got communication from somebody. They didn't like the communication about this. And because of that, they was like, oh no, I don't want you to have options. I want to be the option. Spirit's telling me good. Yeah. Charlie, I'm sorry, I'm laughing a little bit. Your twin flame is funny. Your twin flame was sad. They got information, they got wind, they heard from somebody, they had a conversation and they didn't like what they heard about you picking somebody else potentially. And so they was like, So they got rid of you know, Charlie, you know how he got rid of the twin flame, the other option? He came in and offered you something nice. He started being kind again, and that was enough to get rid of and remove this third party. And when I say he came in to be nice, he could have did something silly, or he could have felt silly, and the fact that he felt what he felt towards you potentially having somebody else, and he could have changed his emotions towards you. So let's say if he was more distant with you, he caught wind of this somehow. I'm kind of getting like spiritual messages, if not you outright communicated this to him. And so his emotions towards you turned towards you, and that was enough. It was so strong. It kicked the player out. The narc X. I'm sorry, this is kind of funny to me. Just the fact that he turned towards you in emotions again was enough to kick this guy, to kick the third party narc ex out. That's interesting. Hey Jules, it's Gabby. Welcome back, Gabby. How are you? Gabby, why you change your name? Welcome back, welcome, B-Nail. How is Karma? I miss her. Kanai. Karma has like reached out to me recently, but I'll be honest, I haven't talked to her, but I'm pretty confident she's doing good. He has mother issues. His mom told him he will have luck with women. Oh, that's why the narc ex act like that, is what you're saying? You got the golden aura vibe. I don't say that lightly, girl. You are legit with what you do. Oh, thanks, Ghost Mail. Ghost Mail. Thanks for saying that. Oh, spirits, thank you. Yeah, on the contrary, it's an unclean spirit. Your energy is good. I'm really happy I found your page. Thanks for helping us out. You're welcome, lovely. And to everybody else who I gave readings to and was able to, of course, it's all love to you guys. I just only ask that you guys double tap the live. If you feel the vibe to subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. For those who do want to donate, though, I do appreciate all the super stickers we got tonight. And check the pinned comment. I do have other ways to donate. If you don't have Cash App, which is available in the pinned comment, there is a website, buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae. It accepts international. If you want to send in a gift, a love note, all those types of things, you guys can check that out. People send me good positive notes up there. Sometimes they return. They return up there. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. I'm an Aries and Libra. Love me, but we have that clash and it sucks. You're an Aries sun and a Libra moon by any chance, Ghost Snail? Because, those are the sister signs, Aries and Libra, if I'm not mistaken. That's like fire and air. It's a good mix for some people like that mix, Ghost Snail. Will you read the gospel according to John live for us? To be honest, Andrew, people have requested me to read the Bible, and I've given messages from the Bible before. Could I do it? Yes. Am I going to do it tonight? I'll be honest, I don't even know how long. I'm probably going to wrap this up. I've been on live for 1 hour and 32 minutes. So if you catch me next live, I might do that. Emoji game. You was up here when we did the emoji game. Welcome back. Welcome back, Gabby. I see your profile pic. You look cute, girl. I agree, Andrew. I agree. Taurus are very jealous. To be honest, Jennifer Jackson, you're right. Taurus are territorial. Taurus is very territorial. I don't think that people always recognizes it for it because they see a lot of the jealous aspect, but the reason why Taurus are like that is because they're territorial. Similar to other signs, I guess you could say the sister sign Scorpio is more jealous, I feel like, than Taurus, because Scorpio can be jealous when it comes to just any aspect of their lover. They can be obsessive with their love. Taurus too, but they're territorial. They're like, don't, because once Taurus brings something in close, it's theirs. They're a little bit like, Taurus does like to own things, and Scorpio likes to possess things. It's almost the same energy. It's almost the same energy. Taurus is like, that is mine. Like, already has said that's mine. It passed all of my tests. It's mine. Scorpio is similar, but I don't know how to describe it. To be honest, Libra are the most positive and go with the flow vibe, but they tend to be intimidated by you. Why do you think that is? And it sucks because I want to make everyone comfortable and happy. Do you have experience with Aries? Yeah, so I have experience with Aries. I had an ex that was an Aries. He was very cool. I don't know if he had, I suspect that he had a Scorpio moon or something like that, because me and him really vibe together very well. So, and I have experience with Libras as well. Libras like to go with the flow, but I'll be honest, some Libras don't like to feel challenged in your presence. So like, if you are always constantly putting a mirror to their face and they don't like what they feel or see, it's not always a bad thing if they are around you a lot, because it just means that you are making them confront aspects of themselves that they're not ready to. Choosing the baddest of them all. What? Angel number 1010. Uh-oh. Finalities. What else you get from that? Angel number 1001. UK time I saw while here. Oh, okay. Interesting. I can't get on tonight no more. Good night, Jewel. Family problems. Okay, Nicole. Talk to you later. Aries are known to be aggressive, and I get it. You good with me. I will give you the most, but F with me, and you might as well be the dead. Wait, Ghost, you said that you are... I can't remember. You said that you're a Libra or an Aries. Or you're both. Are you an Aries sun and a Libra moon? Somebody said Marilyn just blinked. Uh-oh. Why are people always jealous? Jealous hater bun you. I don't know. Karma is a bitch. We have brunch with her, girl. I agree. I have good energy. Thanks, Jennifer. Love my vibes. Thanks, y'all. Thanks. I try to I try to get up here when I am in the best energy and vibe so it can be contagious for you guys. Ya tengo swingo. Well, hola, George. Another reader said the same thing. You're in Virginia. Chicago, what part? Love notes. Karaoke, yeah. So like karaoke, have you ever sent it? You karaoke? It's because you haven't sent me anything on that platform before. But you know how like Cash App lets you write a note. People sometimes write what they like. Sometimes when people are up here, they're like, "Love your energy." Da, da, da. Some people leave me notes like that with buymeacoffee.com/JulraeJulrae. He's a tarot reader. I know he's fine. Charlie, I'm not gonna lie, Charlie, I got that energy that he was tapped in. Because I was gonna ask, I was like, Charlie, you're tapped in too, because I see that your twin flames tapped in. Thanks for giving me the confirmation that I was reading the energy correct. Because when I read the energy, I wanted to say, I was like, he talked with somebody, but I was kind of thinking like, I get why I said it like that, but I was kind of like, I wanted to say is what I'm trying to say. He seems like I got the energy that he's tapped in. You like hockey? That's what's up. I like power. You're powerful. You're sub. I hope to watch more readings. Thanks, me is good. What's one of my favorite Bible verses? Huh. The fear, right now, the first one that I'm thinking about is the fear of God is the beginning of all wisdom. I cannot quote where exactly it is right now in the Bible, but that's the one that just jumped out. Also, I wanted to speak about the verse about what is love in Corinthians. Love is kind, love is patient. I wanted to say that one first. I like those verses. Scorpios are too. They're very possessive and they're jealous. I don't know how to join your membership. Patek, if you click the description box on this live, or if you go to my channel and go to the About Me, there should be a link that you can use to become a member. He told a girl that he did a spell work to kick my ex out. To be honest, Charlie, if I were to read it as spell work, he made some type of offering, almost like some type of offering that was going to make you either sweeten up to him, or that his offer was going to be more sweet towards you. But to be honest, I don't know if your twin flame is kind of just powerful and that his intentions are super intense. Like, he could just have the intention of you leaving this person and it will happen because y'all are connected. Like, yes, I'm Scorpio. I know I'm upset. So lovely, you're Scorpio and your boo, is he like a, what's his sign? The link is not working for you, Patek. Patek, if you subscribe to my channel, does it give you another option to become a member? Can you try that for me? What's my thoughts on Geminis? I think that Geminis are very fun people. They're very spontaneous. They like to have fun and they like to F with people. Like, what I mean by that is, like, sometimes Geminis test people by just seeing how far your threshold is and letting them with their BS. Like, Geminis know sometimes when they're BSing with you and they want to test to see your threshold sometimes. Sometimes Geminis can come off a little bit flip-floppy for some people because of it. Or some people can't always take them serious because of it. They're not sure. But I'll be honest, I don't have a strong experience with Geminis. I don't. But my prom date was a Gemini. They can only have one friend at a time. Interesting. Look, possessive AF. Yo, that's why Taurus and Scorpios, they do work in some way because they're both kind of similar. Taurus is more go with the flow, but Scorpio don't F with the yeah, I agree. Don't F with them. I agree. I'm a Taurus. My last girlfriend was a Scorpio. I still love and miss her. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest. I just read a post that talked about this. But yeah, Scorpio and Taurus, it's like they both have a lasting effect on each other. So yeah, I gave my ex silent treatment. Stop looking for him. No, okay, no love basically. Karaoke, this puntanta. What the freak, Chicago? Jewel, have you seen my horse? Gabby, that was your horse. I saw it in your profile picture. The twin flame helped because others couldn't kick him out. My ex was accusing me of cheating. Oh, okay, Charlie. I see that. To be honest, your twin flame, he helped you because that guy wasn't a good person to be in your energy, especially from his perspective. Why are all Scorpios gay, George? I don't know. Where's Nikki the robot? Who's Nikki the robot? Oh, Tony, you're talking about Doggy? Doggy was up here earlier. I've been on live for an hour and 41 minutes. He was up here when I started live. Charlie Remy, he's the victor. Got out of the toxic relationship with you. Was looking for a video to fall asleep to. Might leave this on. I like your voice and you hella cute. Oh, thanks, Kid Khalifa. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I appreciate it. And double tap the live. I would love that too. As an Aries, we are really hated. I feel Libra and Gemini are similar in that sense, which I love it, to be honest. To be honest, Aries, I'm sorry. To be honest, Ghost Snail, I can see that. I can see that. You're an Aries. Your moon is Aquarius. Oh, okay. My sister, she has, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if she does, but she might have the same moon. So yeah. So I kind of feel like I have experience with with you is what I'm trying to say, that your moon placement. Girl, I'm sorry, I am all over the place tonight. You're fine, Ghost. Why do you practice this stuff if you're a believer of Christ? Kid, I feel like that's a good question. I feel like I feel like who I pray to is more important than anything else. So like there's some people who can sit in church, but honestly, the idea of who God is based off of their non-existent relationship, meaning some people have a relationship with a dead Jesus, meaning he's no different than a statue, a figurine. And some people are praying to a dead I hope I'm conveying this properly. Some people are praying to a not living God, a dead Jesus, a representation, a religious representation of Jesus. And he's powerless. He doesn't really answer their prayers. He doesn't help them. He doesn't do anything. And similar to how that can happen in church, I myself have a prayer relationship with the living God. And that's who I talk to. That's who helps me. That's who does anything for me. He literally, I owe everything that I have ever done in life to him. That's who I pray to. I worship him. I glorify him in all that I do. So me looking at this, to be honest, it's a matter of like my source. I believe this is how I look at it. Other people who have cards, I'll be honest, they're not always, you see, they're not always doing that. They're not always on the same type of time. I can't compare myself to other people who do this. All I know is that I just use it through his power, because that's the one who gives it to me. It's nobody or nothing else. So that's just all that I can say, is that I just pray to Jesus and he helps me. And because I'm a willing vessel to Jesus, he allows me to help other people. So that's all. That's the only thing I have for you. That's why we get along. I'm a Scorpio moon. I like Scorpio moons, to be honest. I'm currently studying the Bible, so thank you. Okay, Ghost. Look, that's awesome. Julie, my beautiful angel. Julie, my bread. Julie, my real angel. Julie, only for me. My cute nose and eyes, angel. Especially, I love my Julie cute smile and voice. Julie, you're for my Charlie. Thanks, Raj, for the compliments. Charlie, go to sleep. You ain't tired. Kid Khalifa, how old are you? 22. Protect, leave me alone. You troll. Scorpio men are known to be gifted in the package department. Jennifer, I have heard a lot about that, actually. Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. May I add some Sagittarius is as well? So I've been told. Oh, you're a Saggy cusp. Awesome. How do I feel about Sagittarius? So as far as like the men and women, honestly, I think that Sagittarius overall, they're more funny than I think what people either expect or know. I think that's why when Taurus and Sagittarius get together, they typically have a lot of fun because they're both secretly funny than most people either are aware of or whatever. If I'm not mistaken, there's a lot of comedians that actually are Sagittarius signs, which honestly to me proves that they're really funny. Like they're very witty. The wit is something that me as a Taurus speaking can really grasp and catch really easily typically. So that's another reason why they work really good as like friends. Um, but Sagittarius, what they do for Taurus is they really help free them. They really help them like explore more, and Taurus in exchange allows Sagittarius to experience feelings of groundedness. Dare I say even peace at times. So they do work really well as like pairing as like friendships for sure. In relationships, it's a hit or miss. It just I feel like it depends on other placements, but I think Sagittarius are very fun. Honestly, I feel like one of my favorite fire sign exes. The order would be Aries, then Sagittarius for different reasons is why I like them. But I feel like I've had a lot of I like the passion of Sagittarius. Sagittarius men are very passionate. Um and they like you to be a boss. Honestly, they like more boss women. They like to have fun with women who don't need anything from them. So yeah, I don't know. I think that about Sagittarius. I think sometimes though Sagittarius, in my opinion, they know more than what they actually do. Sometimes, at times, they know better and don't do better at times. That's the only thing. But as far as like keeping up intellectually, Sagittarius and Taurus typically can meet there. Every now and again, you might meet somebody and maybe the Sag isn't that smart, or vice versa. The Taurus isn't that smart. But typically, they know how to meet each other here, even though it almost seems like it shouldn't be complementary. It almost seems like earth and fire. It almost seems like, are you sure? But it can work, is what I'm trying to say. I know you didn't ask about the Taurus aspect, but from a Taurus perspective, that's what I was giving you. Jennifer, my twin flame Scorpio, but he best be packing down. Charlie, you don't know yet. I'm going to lose weight this year. Jorge, let's see. Jorge, are you going to lose weight this year? I feel like you're gonna Spirit wants you to have a lot of compassion on yourself, because honestly, I'm getting a good vibe. Jorge, you will. Jorge, you absolutely will. I think you're gonna really. This is like you loving yourself and taking care of yourself, and I see you getting the results. I don't think it's gonna take you that much time to start noticing your results, Jorge. So yeah, will you lose weight? Yeah. Make sure you of course take the steps to do so, but I do see you achieving the goal if you set it out. So yeah. Yeah, we both spy on each other. Charlie, you're funny for that. Hola, te mando unos bestos en el pantufla. Choco, no entiendo. Habla inglés, por favor. I'll hail the wisdom of the wise woman. I like that, Paradise. I like that. He's powerful. Charlie, I see why you met your match with that one. Literally. Yeah, Gina. I used to be very religious, but then I realized I can love and follow Jesus his way without religion, and it saved me. Ghost Snail, I agree. I feel the same way. I feel like religion really castrates you. Like religion really, I don't know why I say castrate, but to some extent it does. Religious does really just like, it takes away a lot of things that Jesus came to open our eyes about. So like, if Jesus was here today, how would he feel about the churches? Well, when Jesus was alive, how did he feel about the religious members? That's something that I think people don't always put in perspective. So it's best to have a personal, private relationship with him, that people will be able to come to you and feel and sense your overflow from that relationship. So the reason why people can come here and they might experience, I don't know, peace, the sense of a love energy, even though they don't know me, never met me. The reason why people can experience that is because it's my overflow from my relationship with the Most High God. So that is indications of testing the spirit by the spirit as well, which we all should do if we are believers and followers of Christ, right? We should, for those who are, is what I'm saying. So yeah, Jesus loves me. He really does. Like, he really does. I really have stories to testify how much he does love me. I hope that you guys who are saying it are aware how much. Somebody said you got innocent eyes. Thanks. But I just hope that everybody is like very aware. I know I have like I don't know how my makeup looks right now, especially on the under eye aspect. But yeah. So that's just something that I would like to share. Religion is a natural progression for women. They already live in a delusional state. Interesting. What's my future baby daddy's appearance? Hence, you can answer it. If you can answer it. To be honest, Charlie, I don't know how, like, okay, I've been on live and I've been doing the cards for probably close to 3 months now. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure how good I am with appearances. Um, so I can just tell you some things that I am getting. Okay, I am getting a whiter complexion. I'm not gonna lie, I am getting that. However, I don't know why. I mean, I am kind of getting that. I'm not gonna lie. Even though the guy up here is darker skin, I don't know why I'm getting that. He might have curly hair or something, potentially. Blonde hair or red. Did you say he was a Scorpio? Because I do see he is packing, girl. Girl, he is packing. I'm not gonna lie. You're black brown skin, so maybe that's why. I mean, this person is this color. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know what the white part is coming from. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how well I am with this part. However, he is packing and he knows it. He has BDE. Twin flame is red bones. Yeah. So he's a red bone. Okay, so maybe that's why I saw red. Red hair. I saw it in hair though. Your relationship is helping him grow as a person. Okay. And honestly, there's some aspect of you being in his life. He's American. There's an aspect of you being in his life that's helping him be on the light side of things. I don't know if you're aware of that. Maybe that's why I saw white. But it's helping him, it's enlightening him to, like, the love energy is helping him operate in a more light, positive way. And it's almost like you blew up any previous idea that he has. He's lighter than you, I think, same color. That's why I got whiter skin, huh? I see that he, it's like you brought a shock to his life because it helped him realize his standards or lack thereof. It helped him realize that he does have a crown on his head and to put the crown on his head. And it made him go through an ego deaths. It also made him realize areas to where he didn't love himself previously, or where he didn't take care of himself the way that he should have. I'll be honest, either he used to struggle with dark thoughts, or you entering his life, there's aspects of you guys' relationship that brought him some dark thoughts, like dark clouds in a way. But it also brought him a whole lot of peace. Also, the baby dad is the twin. That's what I don't know. Was I describing the twin? I honestly was thinking of the twin when I was giving that reading, so I'm sorry if I kind of manipulate the energy in a way by that. The Bible says many will show up to the gates of heaven, and Jesus will say unto them, "Part from me, I never knew you." He is very much alive. To be honest, Kid Khalifa, you're so right. And you know, there's times where I was like kind of unsure about what I'm doing, and because I pray a lot and talk to God a lot, or he just is always like, the Most High God, I'm literally the apple of his eye, like, so he's always watching me and like all that stuff. So there's times where I'm kind of unsure about myself as like being a human person, a flawed human being that can never amount, because we all fall short of the glory of God, and my best is as filthy rags. So because I know that, humbly speaking, it's like I always am like questioning myself. Like, sometimes I almost can get myself to be super scared and fearful. Am I doing enough for God? Am I pure enough for God? Am I this enough for God? Am I leading people astray? Am I this, and this? And I feel like there's times where God really reassures me that he loves me and he's taking care of me and he's ordering my steps. Even in my humanity, even in the parts of me that is completely human, maybe carnal, maybe my own decisions. We all have choices. So it just depends. It just depends on how your relationship is with the Most High God. Some people, they don't even talk to him. They barely talk to him, only once a week. Only when they're in trouble. I make an effort to talk to him, appreciate him every single day throughout the day. Like, I don't think people will never know that unless I talk about it. Yeah, so if you want to hit me up, you can if you have WhatsApp number. Gabby, stop. Gabby, stop giving out your WhatsApp number. What the freak? What happens if Jesus doesn't care anymore? What happens if Jesus kills himself? Well, if you guys know Jesus, that wouldn't be the case. And also, he's a living God, so he doesn't, and he's God, meaning he doesn't have to worry about killing himself. Like, he would never do that. I mean, I had to make one, but if sure, okay. So yeah, if that were to happen, I look up this and listen. Yeah, Scorpio and Capricorn. He's a Capricorn, awesome. Hi from PA. Hi. Moo. No one gets to the Father except through me, said by Jesus, not Nostradamus. Y'all know that some of the people who are talking in my chat are the religious people that we're talking about. Some of these people are the religious people that we're talking about. They're in complete religious spirits. So whether they're religious or they have no awareness of, they have no idea of who Jesus is. Do you see the religious spirit that's in the chat? I firmly believe that Jesus didn't want us to follow him, but to learn from him. I do. I'll be honest, Ghost Snail. I do believe that we were supposed to follow him because he says, "Do as I do." Like, not only did, I don't know if he said it or if Paul said it, but basically, I do believe we are supposed to follow in the example of him and the footsteps of him. And the way in which Jesus was very enraged with religion, religious people, and the people who are in here trying to rebuke me with religion, it's because they don't have an actual understanding of what it is to have a relationship with Jesus. They know how to have religious rules, regulations, and religion of what Jesus is. They don't know what it actually is to have a relationship with him, which is why they always constantly try to rebuke what they can see. If they actually had a if they actually have a relationship with God, they will be able to speak to a person and results will happen because it would have been Jesus leading them to do it, and Jesus would be effectively creating the results. These are people who feel like any kind of power that you can have, it will never come from the Most High God. They believe all power comes from demonic sources or entities, and or all power looks like it's in a pulpit. When the pulpit, not trying to be funny, has some of the most demons in it. It has people who are being led by their flesh in it. But they're not always pointing at those people who are being led by their flesh. No, because they're preaching the word of God, right? So that means that they don't have humanity parts that they can point out and say this and that. So I don't care about these people with this religious spirit. These are people who don't believe in spiritual gifts. They don't believe in spiritual callings. They're not doing anything positive or effective for humanity. They're not offering any of they're not shining before men so they can praise the Most High God for sending you. They're not doing that. They're not doing anything in life but being judgmental, which we all have judgments, right? We all can be judgmental, right? We all can be judgmental, right? So what exactly are they doing for the glory of God? Really? They don't even know because they don't even know him. They don't know him. If Jesus was here, he would be doing some things that were controversial to some of these people's religious beliefs, of their shallow knowing of him, not knowing him. Some of these people, they be coming in here trying to rebuke me off of their parents' relationship with Jesus, their grandma relationship with Jesus. It don't be their own. They're not seeking God for themselves. And this is another thing. If they are seeking God for themselves, why are they comfortable sitting on this live so long? Because the spirit of the living God is here. That's why. That's why they're comfortable to be sitting on this live stream for so long. It's just that they want to be haters. They want to be demonic when they come to try to rebuke me. But it's not hard to not, when you are familiar with the presence of the Most High God, it's not hard to recognize it when it's in front of you. So, do I care about what these religious people are that are up here trying to rebuke me or trying to cast judgments? No, they don't know him. If they knew him, they could recognize me. In the Bible, when the prophets weren't accepted by people, Jesus said, dust your sandals off and go to the next city. He never said, plead with them and tell them, I sent you, I sent you. He only told certain men of God to do that, like Moses, for a purpose. He never once told them, no, sit there and plead with them and say, no, I did send you, I did send you. He never said that. He said, oh, dust the sandals off your, you know what I'm saying, dust Shake off your sandals and go to the next town that will embrace you. And anybody who embraced the men and women of God, they were blessed. When those women saved Moses as a baby before he was killed, God, they didn't even believe in God. And God still, they didn't believe in the Most High God, and he still blessed them as if they were one of God's people. They don't read that Bible. They don't know what the blessings and callings and favor. They don't know anything about that. They have a superficial understanding, a religious understanding of what this Jesus figure is and wants for us. And it's not my job to save them. It's Jesus's job. So if they don't agree with what's happening here, thank you for caring about my soul. If you do, keep me in prayer. Say the Most High God, I pray that you will always direct her to you. And I promise you, I'm doing it already. So I don't care that much about these religious people. I probably believe, okay, I read that. So yeah, you guys, I'm sorry if I didn't catch up with the rest of the chat. I love everybody who's up here, and I'm sending blessings to you all. Okay, I'm sending blessings to those. God said those that in Genesis, when you read in Genesis, there's a verse that said God will bless those who bless you and he will curse those who curse you. Now, in this instance, I'm going to use the word curse lightly. I will say this. For those who have positive energy and a positive response to my energy, you will for sure be getting that type of energy back to you. And I promise you, it won't take long for it to find you. You will receive that type of energy in your next few days, if not tomorrow. For those who are up here being nasty, negative, or even just ignorant, without just blind to what exactly you're doing, don't find it strange when you find yourself receiving that energy back in your reality. And it's not something that I had to do. It's really just spiritual laws, especially when you understand it. So anyways, love to everybody in the chat. Thank you for chilling with me I think I've been up here for like 2 hours, maybe 9 minutes or so. So yeah, love to everybody. All praise to the Most High God, of course. I do all things through Christ that strengthens me. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Love, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you need me, send a comment. If you guys want me to start doing this, I don't know where I heard this from. I don't know whose page I heard this from, but I liked her idea, so I'm gonna borrow it. But she was like, if you guys want me to do a 1-card pull for you, leave me a comment and I'll see some comments and I might answer it with a 1-card pull. So if you guys have like some type of question or something and you just comment, I would like a 1-card pull, and then put your question, and then right now as I'm available, I'll go and read the comments. And if it just depends on how many I get. I don't know if I'm gonna get a crazy amount, but I will do a pull for you guys. So if you guys do have a question, ask for a 1-card pull and put your question and I'll get to it, you guys, when I can. Okay, love to you guys. So bye. Have a good night, morning, day.